Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I look exactly the same as I did in the video before this or the video after this. I don't know which one I'm posting first, but today I had a couple minutes to film a video and I haven't sat down and talked to you guys in a long time, but I wanted to talk about Rachel Hollis and the last 90 days. So I'm a huge Rachel Hollis fan. If you don't know who Rachel Hollis is, I don't know, you probably live under a rock. But no, I didn't know about her until about a year ago. I think it was. I think last year was the first time I did last 90 days with her, and I think that's when I discovered who she was. Now, she's a motivational speaker, to say the least. Like, that's one of the many things she does. She has this Start Today morning show on Instagram and Facebook that I love with her and her husband. It's just like they're just talking and it's so just relaxed. They also have it, you can listen to it on a podcast. She does this Made for More. Just look up Rachel Hollis and you'll see everything. She has a YouTube channel. She is amazing. So her and her husband, they have a company, the Hollis Co., and they do this Start Today journal every day. And what they do is you write down your gratitudes for you start off your day with gratitude and you write things down as if they already happened. Like, I am an exceptional mother, and things like that. You write it down as if it's already something, and then you write down 5 things you're grateful for. And her whole thing is, if you start your day with gratitude, you're just looking and thinking throughout the day of things to be grateful for, and not, it's a lot into it. So I'm sure if you look her up, you will see everything I'm saying in depth. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the last 90 days because, like I said, it was about a year ago that I came across a video about this, and I'm so happy I did. So if this video touches one person who has never heard of the last 90 days, then I'm happy. So last 90 days is all about living the last 90 days of your life. Oh, no. The last 90 days of the year, how most people spend the first 30 days of the year. So January 1st, everybody's pumped up, the gym is full, the parking lot in the gym is full, everybody's eating good, there's no more salads left anywhere because everybody's like has all these resolutions, and you do amazing for about 30 days. So their thing is, if you start the last 90 days of the year, which are normally the hardest, right? From October to December, it's like you have all these holidays, starts with Halloween and then Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and you see a lot of family, and it's probably the time of year where everybody's resolutions and everything kind of goes downhill. So this is why they did this. So you start those last 90 days and you live them to the fullest. So this year they came out with a journal. They have a regular Start Today journal, but this year they came out with one for the last 90 days. And I actually ordered one. I normally do my practice of the Start journal in like a regular notebook. I never had ordered a book from them, but I wanted to order the last 90 days one, and it is so cool. So in the beginning, it has explaining everything that I was just trying to explain and more. And then they have their whole 5 to Thrive, which is last 90 days, 5 to Thrive. Get up an hour earlier than you normally do and use the time for yourself. And that is when I do my journal. I get ready slowly and everything. So I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't wake up the kids till about 6:45-ish. So, it gives me a lot of time, but I do my journal. I try to like read something or just to do something for yourself, something for you, if it's prayer, if it's working out, whatever it is that you feel just you time, and you're waking up an hour earlier. And I try to do this most days, and it's tough, but the days that I do it, I feel great. So 2, work out for at least 30 minutes every day. And this is different for everybody. It could be a 30-minute walk. It could just be any type of 30 minutes. Just get your heart rate up, get yourself moving, however that looks for you. Then drink half your body weight in ounces of water each day. And this I have been doing pretty consistently since I started this last year. And I try to drink as much water as I can in the morning when I'm at work because it's easier. I'm sitting at my desk, I can keep track of my water, and it's just so much easier to know, okay, I have to drink 4 of these or 2 of these cup, this bottle. I feel like getting a cute water bottle or a nice fancy cup with a straw, something just helps you want to drink more water. And I have definitely been doing that, and it flushes all that out of you. And yes, you do use the bathroom a lot, but that's the point. Then 4, give up one food category you know you shouldn't be eating. And they were saying how this could be anything. You can give up a food category. Like, okay, I'm not gonna eat chocolate anymore. I'm not gonna eat chips because I eat too much of it. But if there's really nothing that you feel like you need to give up food wise, like, you know, I eat pretty good. I eat my salads, I eat everything, and you know, I have everything in moderation. There's nothing I need to give up. She said you can also give up on something else, like, okay, well, I'm gonna give up social media, or I'm gonna give up being on my phone too much, or I'm gonna give up you know, just, you can replace that with something like that. And then 5, write down 5 things you're grateful for every single day. And that's where this journal comes in hand. And you can go and see her. She actually highly suggests that if you can't buy the journal, do it in a regular notebook, paper, a post-it note. But on one of her podcasts, you can listen, and she will pretty much read to you the first pages of this that explains to you the whole breakdown on how to do the journal and everything for free. So you're listening to how to do it, how to do the practice, and you can do it. So I think this is a good jumpstart to anybody like who's looking for motivation, who really wants to just jumpstart and really doesn't know where to start. I feel like now is the time. And like I said, so this journal, so it's like dreams that will make my vision a reality. So she breaks it kind of all down. I haven't read this in depth, but it's like 10 dreams I made. Yes, I made happen. And she's like, yes, I know you didn't make them happen yet, but the point is to write them down as if you have. So like I said, a couple of mine are, I am a calm and patient mom. It's something I really want to work on. It's hard sometimes to be calm and to be patient and not to yell and raise my voice. And I want to be known as a calm and patient mom. I want to be an exceptional wife. And there's always room. I feel like those things are always going to be on my list, because there's always room to be exceptional and be better. And let's say YouTube is your goal. So I, you know, make X amount of money on YouTube, or I have X amount of followers on YouTube, or I am I'm the most positive person I know. That's one of mine. And I got that from Rachel Hollis, because I always want to be positive. I want people to view me that way. And I feel like I'm, you know, I can be better. So the most positive person I know is another one. Let me think. I'm trying, you know, there's always personal ones. Like Rachel said, she wrote, I'm a New York Times bestseller. And she said she wrote that for years in her books, in her journals. And now she is. So I think she said she switched it to, I'm a 2-time New York, you know, whatever, because she has 2 books now. So things like that, things that you really want to make happen, and you write them every day as if they've already happened. And then when they do happen, you move on to something else, or you alter it. Like I live in the moment. I'm present, and I really strive to do that. So, you know, you can also kind of make it a little more specific. Like I put my phone down at 6 o'clock and I live in the moment and do this, or, you know, you can be more specific. So she's just telling you kind of like to overview it. And then this is what each of the pages look like. So it says here, the date, today I am grateful for, and you can pick simple things to be grateful for. It doesn't have to be like, I'm grateful for the air I breathe today. Like obviously it could be that, but it doesn't have to be something like huge. It could simply be, I'm grateful for Avery's funny joke last night, or I'm grateful that I got to take a bath by myself. I'm grateful that my husband brought home dinner. Or it could be so minimal, and you go about the day just thinking of things that you are grateful for. I'm grateful that I had this time to make this video. So then you put 5 things you're grateful for every day, 10 dreams I made happen, and this will kind of be consistent. And then the goal I'm going to achieve first. So obviously you can't work on all of it at once, but you can work a little bit at once. But your main goal, like right now, my main goal is to be present live in the moment. So that would be what I would write down here is my main goal. The goal I'm going to achieve first is to be present and live in the moment and be positive. And then this starts a day journal, the last 90 days one. The other ones don't have this, but it has the wake up. So when you wake up early, check it off. The 30-minute workout every day, water, get your water intake, your food or whatever you replace that with, and your gratitude. So you can kind of like check it off, the 5 to thrive. So I'm really, really excited to do this year, and I want to kind of come on here and make it a little series and talk about it and, you know, let you guys know my progress and things like that. Oh, there's note pages in the back. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. And, oh, and there's like a little goodbye note, and it also has this, which her other journals don't have. So everybody was excited about that page finder. So if you have not got your last 90 days journal, you don't need to get a journal. The last 90 days starts in a week. It is less than a week. It's Tuesday the 24th. And I think 1 week. I think Tuesday is October 1st. So let's start last 90 days. Let's do it together. Let's motivate each other. Come on to my Instagram and let's get the conversation going. If you want to know more about last 90 days, look up Rachel Hollis. She is amazing, and you will not regret it. So I'm so excited that I finally got one of her journals, and I was always putting it off, and I'm glad that I put it off because I'm really happy that I got this one. And their customer service is amazing. I'm not going to go into detail about their customer service, but I'm just gonna say their customer service is amazing. Like, they're really big on the customer is like important, and they take into consideration the things that we request from them, and they make things happen. And they have these big Rise conferences that I am going to go to one day. I attended a Rise conference. It's going to be on my goals list when I start this book in a week, because I really do want to go to a Rise conference one day, and I will, because that's what I'm working for. It's expensive, and you know, sometimes it's in like different places and far, so you have to keep all that into consideration, but I will attend the Rise conference. So anyway, if you've heard of last 90 days, if you've done the last 90 days, if you're doing it, if you're interested, anything, hit me up on my Instagram, and I'm pretty sure there's no comments down there, so just hit me up and let's have a conversation going about it. Let's do it together. Let's motivate each other. Let's get this bowl on the road and get these last 90 days us feeling a lot better than we normally feel the last 90 days of the year. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So I'm just going to read you a little passionate thing about here where she says, some items on my list are things I want to achieve. Other items are things I can accomplish every day. I'm an exceptional wife. Told you about this one. That one is on my list. I write it down every day as a reminder of who I am and who I want to be. When I imagine my future best self, she's still drunk in love with my husband, Dave. In the future, he's still my best friend, and we still can't keep our hands off each other. Only now we look so much fresher because all our kids are older and we don't have to change diapers or wake up with a teething baby. I'm careful with the words I write down. I don't use the word good. I don't use the word great. I use the word exceptional. When I write that sentence about being an exceptional wife every day, I have to ask myself what I did today that made me exceptional. It's a simple prompt to move me into action. It reminds me to text my husband I love him, or how much I appreciate what a good dad he is. That wouldn't happen if I didn't have the prompt reminding me who I want to be. Another item on my list, I am a New York's bestseller. I wrote this for years and years. I wrote my first book and my third and my fifth, and each time I was discouraged when I didn't make the list. But then I had pages and pages of me reminding myself where I was going. I worked at the momentum I needed to stand back up and try again and again. It wasn't until my sixth book in over a decade, and even though it took years, every single day I reminded myself where I was headed. Take a moment and brainstorm dreams, all kinds of dreams. Look at your vision of who you want to be in 10 years from now, and write down all the things that would be true if that was your reality. You don't need to narrow it down to 10 things just yet. Just brainstorm and fill up the pages with possibilities. So that's just a little bit of what's in here and what her thought process is.